That is that game. We have another nearly ready to go here on Alpha. Smeup Gaming going up against Team GX, and I believe this is in the losers bracket. I will be checking, but they are already into the game. Here into the hard point. We move over towards Scar. We enter.
Well, let's find out. This team should be pretty well balanced. So far, the scores are perfectly balanced. Going to be a lot of positioning around this P2. As you can see, neither team managing to really get into that P1 and get the most amount of time here, but Team GX is in the better position right now.
Team GX sitting as 42nd seed. Oh, this is actually winners round 2, sorry, not losers bracket. So this just ever so slightly behind. Oh no, this is winners. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're just grinding through all these winners round 2 games.
Why you're banned from being an admin. I didn't think
well,
we were
exactly.
watching any of the lower round games.
Yeah, I've never really been an admin, Bryce. Yeah, I've never worked in that kind of role in my entire life. That might be a good reason. Because I'm stupid. I'm not. Anyway. Both these teams getting a bye through winners round 1. Coming in as Smeup Gaming 23rd, 42nd for Team GX. So, if you're leaning in any direction, it will be Smeup Gaming. But if you look at the scoreboard, Team GX with a brilliant start.
Well, they should be able to get a bit of points here onto this P2. They have the position for it. They are watching towards mid-map as well, so good setup. Big gunfight there, a win from Marcos as well. That does slow down everybody else. Not getting as many points as they would have wanted here, though, and they've got to be careful about that rotation.
Over towards P3 we go. Jack still very happy with how things are played out here. Dylan now on a force spree, looking to make it 5, not going to happen. Dory will find one back, and now the push over towards P3 going to be a lot more difficult for Smeup Gaming. Team GX now position to hold well.
Team GX just making sure they hold that power position as best they can, and working out so far. Smeup Gaming looking to maybe make a move or flip this one around. They do want the spawns, but they are sending bodies in now. Dylan gets one, Marcos gets another, Marcos gets the third. And they will push them out here. Great opportunity to get some points back onto the board.
A much needed opportunity as well, to be honest with you. Game could have run away from them there. Think of Smeup get that final 25-30. All of a sudden you're staring at, Team GX get it, sorry I should say. You're staring at what, maybe 60 or 70 point deficit by the time you head over towards P4. As it goes now, barely anything in it. Dorian deeper though, a couple of kills over towards his backside, and one for Cody that he probably shouldn't have found. Deeper sitting at 11 and 5, he's going to be there to try and hold things down with the team. Cody has found a way through.
Still waiting, this is a big push out towards the back here. Dylan sees him trying to just punch his way into it. His teammates now obviously coming for that P2 spawn. So a few bodies through as well here. That's a massive kill onto towards the stairs. He's looking for the second, but not the easiest gunfight to win. Unfortunately, Smeup Gaming will get that one away from him after all that setup time.
So Smeup now, after a bit of a slow start, coming back into this game. 10-point deficit to try and make up here now as Dory will find one over towards the backside. But Marcos will go his way, can't find a second. Dory finds another. That will be the break for GX. But for 10 seconds, it's all about this rotation when you head over towards New. Spawn are actually going to come in there for Bialko towards the left-hand side of your mini-map. And he's going to be there trying to set up as these fight ensuing through the middle of the map. They're going to go out the way of Team GX just for now. Spawn's going to be here towards the back because Bialko was here. Gets a fortunate spawn, helps his team out. Still a 20-point lead.
Trying to hold this. Looking to take the players on up top. They know we're going to be there. But at the moment, Smeup Gaming fighting from this side have done a pretty good job of it, as well as Munkle finds a second. He's going to call that spawn out to his teammates very, very quickly. They'll be looking for top control on both sides. Munkle's actually going to go and reinforce. He said, all right, I've done my hill stuff. I'm going to go up the top. Finds one. The pre-fire's not going to be good enough. He was too weak. Cuddy also going to go down as both teams pile the bodies in.
Looks done well, though. Maybe to stop this bleeding as Smeup were starting to find their way back into this game. Well, have found their way back into this game. They were down 40 or so after P2. And the fact that they're leading, heading into a second rotation, shows what they've been able to do over towards that new hill, and found some good time over towards P4 as well. Very close game here, though, in this round 2. Cody and Co. trying to just find a way back into this one. 50 seconds remaining here over towards P1. Setup looking fairly solid as well when you take into consideration motel control. P2 is going to be there as well, but we don't go there for fun.
Well, we did say to you we would find a close game, and it looks like we have found one about as close as it could be. Smeup Gaming and Team DX closing the seeds, closing the hard points. Smeup Gaming have obviously taken the lead here. They were trailing for a good portion of this first rotation. But with Team DX back onto this point here, it's very much all to play for.
Sorry, over towards P2. And Team GX did well on that first rotation of Hills, didn't it? So they're going to try and do that again. The deeper can find two. A really nice opportunity to set up, but they do have a player amongst them in Munkel. He's going to be there just to disrupt, to be honest with you. He's done a really good job. So this means that the setup isn't quite as secure as he would want it. Munkel, can he find any more? Yes, he can. And he is the reason that they're going to find that break. Lucas, can he find a way through? Not going to happen. Good job there by Smeup Gaming and mostly Munkel. Incredible work.
Do the job they need to. Dory is going to find a player here on the stairs already waiting for them as well. Not going to be able to get the second as Deeper gets into this position. Another wonderful kill with the help of the teammates, but Munkel once more to the fore. Gets his couple of kills. Just keeps him on the back foot here. Team GX actually have the bodies to really make a challenge of this one. Just not winning the kill feed they need. This might be the switch here as Dory finds two, but it's Munkel again.
He's been influential for the squad, no doubt. But can he continue to be? Team GX put themselves in such a good position on P1 and P2. Smeup have come out very, very slow. And now we're looking to take themselves a 40-point lead, one full rotation later. It's a big 80-point swing, to be honest, over the space of 5 hills. You take those all day long, you're chipping away. Dylan now managing to find a way through over towards his backside. And that Team GX have to turn around, and here comes Munkel to maybe find everything he needs to. Gets taken down, but the rest of the team do the work. It's a lovely break from Smeup, mostly down to Dylan.
So far, so good. Maybe they just had a bit of a slow start or a little bit cold. You've got to remember these two teams both had buys. So not had the opportunity to run the setup quite yet. So speaking of setup, they have a pretty good one here. There is going to be a flank coming in from Dory. So of course some issues. Does not flip the spawn. He got out of there before it did anything wrong. Spawn was blocked by his teammates as well. But it's such a good job that they got a little bit more scrap time than they would want. Right now, Team GX does have this rotation and they are setting up deep.
And this is where really the game did flip round, didn't it? Both these two teams over towards P4. It's a big gunfight for Munkel to win. Feels like he's been part of everything that's been going well here for Smeup. Good shots again. That's that Nell to regen, and all of a sudden now trying to look over towards the backside, but the rest of the team can't really do enough. 30-point game now. As Smeup still in the lead, but Team GX with a massive opportunity to try and close that gap once again. They're just going to be careful about the P5 rotation. Kind of with a little bit ignorant towards it on the previous, and they'll lose up because of it. Smeup got some really, really good time, and they may be able to get some scrap time here with the Garuda.
Wow, this is going so well. Realistically done at this stage of the game. This lead feels bigger than it actually is. It's still tight between these two. There's going to be about 30 points as we head over to this next one. Team GX will be looking to lock that one down for as much as they can. The big problem will be Marcos up top, ready to try and find the kill and break the setup as quickly as possible. Dives in! Doesn't win the gunfight. Sigh of relief there for Team GX as they now will have the setup.
Very, very close game, especially when Dory's going to find those couple of kills in the middle of the map, and all of a sudden you have the opportunity to set up and get some great time for Team GX. You let a few seconds slip by. Mid-map control is going to be paramount. Deep are going to try and watch on the outside over towards field. It's going to be the jump up over towards the top church, and they're really going to focus on Smeup Gaming, trying to find a way through. Can't hold field. Dylan Season will find it here. Can he find a way over the top? Not quite, but the rest of the team are there to pick up the pieces. 1v1. That Lucas wins. So with 18 seconds to go, Team GX in a really good spot to take the lead again. They've had a really good second rotation, and they're finding the gunfights when they need to as well. Smeup are going to have to head into another rotation of hills and do something about this. They're going to find themselves around 10 behind.
He should go down here, but the fact he found one is outrageous. The Team GX are now in the position. Deeper already waiting for these players. Going to try and strike at the right opportunity. Already bleeding this Team GX 30 points away, and they are winning these kills.
Dory with 4 in a row at the right time. Eventually forward to Dylan. Munkel needs to really pop off for the team once again, because right now points are falling by the wayside, but it's a 20-point game at that. It's nothing in it between these two squads. Should probably be won by the time we head over towards P2, but Lucas now on a 5-3. Sorry, it's Dory just continues to survive. Eventually will fall on down. No clear has been found. Until then, the 2 kills come through. It's Deeper to pick them up. And some good time, some time that they can just about maybe win off here over towards P1. I don't think they will, but the P2 rotation has to be important.
Bit of a panic there from Smeup. You can see them going one by one into it as well, and they don't have the contest. Somebody will have to touch. They will get the touch. They will take this to P2 at the very least. They are now here. Surely.
Oh,
Team GX do not throw this one away.
Incredible snapping from Bialko. He's there for 3 in a row. The team have been wiped. Team GX find map number 1 over on Alpha. A little bit of a pop-off there. You heard it.
The truth being told, at P5, that felt like a massive momentum swing. Just no kills made from Smeup. Couldn't get anything going, couldn't get anything running here. It's going to be a very close game between these teams as it continues. We knew it would be. But there was a moment where we thought Smeup had that game in. They came roaring into the second set of rotations done.
Yeah.
But could not find it at the end.
Ultimately, just didn't. It felt like they made their comeback based on single individual plays. We've seen Munkel make a really good one over towards the motel.
How's that game that close with this slaying?
That's a good point. What they'd let's have a look.
It doesn't even damage. It doesn't feel like it should have been this close of a game. 29 points, all that separated them. Rotation sometimes, though, they give the points.
Yeah, they got outslayed by like 30 kills. Actually, it's a lot. It's a massive amount, actually. Dory and Marcos, the big difference makers on either side of the coin. Yeah, it did feel as if, I suppose, like Smeup, like when they were getting their time, it was because of Munkel making a play. When they could get him to do that, Team GX were struggling to really deal with it. But outside of that, Team GX obviously outslaying and using maybe some raw horsepower just to get this one over the line. They'll find map number 1. As far as I'm aware, they're coming in as the lower seed by a decent amount here. So a really good start from them. They get it done just purely on the slave points.
Very, very well done, especially Cummins kept their cool and kept getting the cuts as it went to P5 into P1. Smeup Gaming, like I said, a bit flustered. Did run some of those choke points maybe a bit too fast, didn't split the map. And they did get costed a lot of time, not only on P5, P1 as well. Valiant attempt to hold, but we'll see.
You can do so. youtube.com/challenges. Into the second game though, and Team GX looking to, well, kick off where they started. 3v3. Bomb is down for Smeup. And what can they do to hold it?
Win the gunfights for one. This is Bialko.
Oh, nicely done.
Not going to get anything here in the mid here, and Deeper's like, well, they're just going to shoulder me to death. Not a bad post-plant.
No, did well with it. I think the first gunfight was crucial, especially over towards the pool side. Just gotta be able to find it. Starting to get loud in this arena now, Brycey. That's what I was pointing out. There is just a hum of a lot of people. We can't see them. We are very much in what some would describe as a...
Well, if anything, production described it as a dungeon. So that's what we're going with. That's what we were told.
Put us where we belong, eh?
They carved out a special sub-basement here at the NEC just for us to watch challenges.
Bialko doing well. This should be Team GX in advantageous situation. It is. Dylan Season trying to make a little bit of a push here, though. I think he's going to catch one, you know. Just went all the way around. All the way around. Thank you very much. There's a freebie just about. And now a 3 versus 2. Finds another. Makes it a 2v2. It's a 2v1. How is this happening? Lucas left now in a 1v1 for Team GX.
Oh, the timing perfect here from Dylan. Oh! Gets the 3 and Team GX sold that one a little bit. Had every opportunity to win some gunfights, but Dylan said, no, we're taking this round as well.
Two rounds now over towards Team GX. Things looking solid. They're trying to find their way back into this one nice and quickly. Oh, over towards Smeup, sorry. Brain's not braining quite yet.
Well, don't worry. That'll kick into gear. It's been a long day, a lot of Call of Duty to watch. Speaking of watching, on ball with Dylan, and now he is moving. Munkler as well. Trying to make a bit of a fight here as well, but they are going to lose that first fight. Bialco gets one, DB gets another. And that bomb is moving. Dylan seems to say, all right, I'm just going to go plant a B. Hopefully we can make something out of this. Munkle is being aggressive. Out towards the back here. I think a player's going to be watching over him. Munkle might have timing. Expecting him to be here, and he gets one, but only one. And it leaves Dylan in a 1 versus 3.
Bomb will go down. Big opportunity though for Team GX to half this deficit. Big wrap from Dylan. They might potentially just jump this. The longer they don't, though, the better opportunity that this man has. Should be a freebie. To be honest, he should be able to find at least one. He'll be looking around, can't find him. Let's jump on it. He might have got some bad timing there, though, as soon as he moved away. That bomb should be defused, and is Team GX back into this one.
Just so lacking in options. Obviously, you don't want to expose yourself to too much of an angle, and while he was trying to play it a little bit careful, timing got away from him. Always going to be very difficult 1 versus 3. Can't really afford to watch it as much as you would like. Now going into this next one, we're going to see Dylan Season here. I'm going to look over for it. Big push out towards the middle here, Team GX. Munkle trying to stay alive, then to go down as well. That's massive. They've already taken down 2. Team GX full mid control. A B rat by the look of it. Their bomb carrier will have to come back towards the stairs for it. That going down means that Smeup Gaming will have to clutch 2 versus 4 with bomb.
Could be around over towards Team GX. Dylan finds the first one though, and he's on a 5 spree. This is 2. But with this control over towards top bedroom side, it becomes very, very difficult for Cody and Dylan Season. There's no way you can offer them an opportunity. You can't.
Really got to play it well. I mean, Smeup Gaming don't have the opportunity to flank. They don't have the opportunity to really put the pressure on. And, well, with that bomb check, it's not really going to matter. Dylan is having a bit of a swim to see this map out. Might find somebody to end the round, but doesn't look like it.
He found his 6th.
Worth?
Yeah, I would say worth. I think always in that situation, it's about being situational, really. I think it's about kind of learning when is the best time to maybe go for it. He chooses to not. 6 spree. So you may well lose the round, but yeah, very, very close to that Hellstone. Very close.
Well, they'll be looking for that. All on Dylan to give them the edge. He is 6-0 so far. Fight's going out, and just moving himself around here. Does have the bomb plant. If they can get this one down for him, it will be massive. Don't have control over the sites yet, and there is a player move through. It's deeper. I don't know if they know he's here. I think they might do. 4 players taking mid-control here from Smeup Gaming. little bit of hesitation, eventually going out towards A here. They don't actually have control of the A site. They're going to play this from mid control. 3 players in towards mid. They found the first as well. They are stacking this one deep.
He has a hold of his Hellstorm as well. Well, not needed here though. 30 seconds to go here, and now Smeup Gaming could do a find the next fight. Lucas will be the first one to find one though here from the side of Team GX, who have done wonderfully well to get control of the middle of the map. Cody on the flank though, this can be massive.
Oh, the timing for Cody needs to be perfect here. Nobody's on bomb though.
12.
Oh, they're going to find him as well. I thought it was such a good flank. Smeup Gaming had all the opportunity in the world here, obviously flooding into mid-control for the hold. They were hoping to almost just trade their way out of it, but interesting post-plant didn't work out. I was expecting some sort of play around the Hellstorm.
Yeah, you would have thought so. It didn't feel like you needed it though, to be honest. The 4v3 bomb down, total mid-control. Did not expect. Team GX now 3 rounds in a row. Dylan still does have the Hellstorm, so that's important. But they find themselves behind in the series, behind in this search and destroy. That Hellstorm's usually good for a round if you use it correctly. And it helps that you use that well as well. Okay.
I'm guessing there were no trophies available.
Marcos finds 2. Dylan finds 1. It's looking pretty solid out of the Smeup Gaming boys, 3-3.
Well, not a lot to write about that round, to be honest with you. 3 nade kills off the rip. They'll bring it back to what they needed here, and Hellstorm's in the pocket.
Yeah, important to winning the rounds whilst not giving that over. Good job. Atmosphere building here in Birmingham.
Well, here we go. One more time for this one to get underway. Quite a tense game between these two. The winner will obviously go through to winners round 3, which is starting to get into the higher echelons. Teams really do want it here.
Just trying to get a little bit of space, but Deepest somehow got through and stopped that plant from going down, and Bialko's going to find a kill here as well. Kills kind of being traded across the board, but apart from Cody, nobody left here for Smeup Gaming. He finds 1, the trade is there. How has Deepest actually found himself in that position to stop that bomb from going down? Looked like there was a smoke there, and Deepest just walks through it.
Well, smoke's worth both ways. Got to be very careful. Taking away vision on a map. And I truly don't know who is going to end up winning this one, Tan. It is very much back and forth. Pretty even all the way on the side of Team GX. For Smeup Gaming, this is their main man. Dylan Season has a Hellstorm, has 7 kills. And his water wings on.
Getting very aggressive considering he's the one with the Hellstorm. He's going to get some good timing. Nope. Some terrible timing. Checks it, and Bialko comes back almost immediately. Diba Dorio combining well. This is about to be 5-3 to Team GX. Smeup Gaming have to find something. They still have that Hellstorm missile.
Marcos looking for it, finds 1. Sees Deeper, but it's not an easy fight to take when you're sliding. Now the Hellstorm has to come out now. They don't have an opportunity to leave it. Certainly don't want to end the game with it either. I suspect a play call coming in very rapidly. Probably along the lines of, I was going to say A, but B is also very viable for it if you can get it down. But it should be an aggressive play. They should be pushing the tempo, getting the Hellstorm in for the post plant. Smeup Gaming need to use this now.
See, he's going to try to. Hellstorm is out. Should cause some havoc a little bit and should give them an open door over towards B as well. How many does he find, if any, though? Just gives them the space, it gives them the room. Might be able to thread that, not quite. Bomb's going to go down over towards B though. And to be honest, Team GX has not done too badly out of this. Okay, they're going to lose the site control, but they don't lose anybody.
Oh, they're going for somebody's needs to cut mid. There we go. Real difficult to dig these teams out though. That's going to be the biggest issue here. Already lost one.
Monko. That's one that you kind of need to go your way if you're Team GX, but it's looking like Smeup Gaming with that Hellstorm being brought in. That's going to be their round. Good shots coming in from Dylan there to finish things up. They're one round away from tying this. They still need 2 in a row, but Hellstorm invested and invested wisely.
Yeah, pretty perfect in the end here. Obviously, maybe a heartbeat too slow of getting the execute. They had the information for about a second. And obviously, he would have been screaming that one out about, look, we need to move. They're here, here, and here. Get the bomb down, but post-plant, it's very easy if that map isn't split to hold from the upper windows. They just need to do it 2 more times here at Smeup Gaming to stay in this S&D. Team GX, though, will be on the attack. They know there won't be a Hellstorm this time around. So they get to play a bit more freely.
See the broadcast on the way. I can hear the dulcet tones of Nameless. Missed that one. Not a great name. Luke is still going to survive off the back of that. Everything going on up towards A. First gunfight's going to be absolutely massive. It's going to go Dory's way. Marcos is there to find one back. 3v3. Hold on.
Still winning as well here. A little bit of flailing going on from Team GX. Smeup Gaming went to take control. They squared up around the bomb site. Walk away with it. 5-5. Team GX have been rocked a little bit. Now this could be an opportunity for Smeup Gaming to take this to the overload. What's on our docket here, Ton? What's coming up in the other games?
The other games, Project 7 were up against D-Burgers, weren't they? I'd imagine that is probably went in the direction we thought. All-Stars against Neil's Nation in the losers round 2. Cryvo against Nightwolves, which I believe will be winners. We just watched Cryvo win.
Oh, first blood. He's gone down. Aggressive here from Team GX.
It looks like B control. This round 11. Dylan going to try and make this play. He has done a couple of times. They're going to be ready for it. Don't think they would be expecting him to be so bold around this time. Cody had a freebie, didn't take it. Might have a couple here. Finds one, not the second. Bianco will find it. He will get picked though. 2v2. Team GX wiped them out. What do you think you thought?
And that is wonderful for Team GX. They get the control here. It could have gone so badly wrong, Ton. Realistically, that Dylan play over and over again, it was effective. That time, unfortunately, he got lost in what could have been only described as a knife fight. Everybody point blank. If he had found it, maybe, just maybe, they could have found something more. But not to be. Team GX move forward. Smeup go down. And this is how it all played out here. Dylan, 11-4. The key man of the matchup, but was not quite enough to carry the day.
Team GX just about get it done. Relatively close map number 1, very close map number 2. And that's a bit more like it, but both those two teams will be setting themselves up for a date with a relatively strong roster you would like to imagine as the winners brackets continue to unfold. Lots of losers games to get through very, very shortly though, as teams will start squaring up over on Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. That's not the only games we've got going on though, of course. Across the board, Pit is lively, to say the least. But a really good performance there from Team GX. As mentioned, Smeup kind of coming into this with probably some confidence. Dylan had a really, really good start, but sadly for him, his team just not able to be there with him. Cody 0-5 at the stage of 2-2. It's difficult. It's never just that simple, is it? It's just finding the kills and search and destroy. Team GX will just about get it done. And take it in 2 here in the best of 3, and will continue their journey in Birmingham.
Well, we'll see how they continue on for the rest of this time. But very much a close series of games between these two, which is what we were expecting here. Smeup Gaming had the opportunity twice to take it down here, as you can see in that first hard point. 250 to 221 for Team DX. Opportunity beckoned for Smeup Gaming, they were not able to get it. And the same thing in the Search and Destroy. 6-5 to Team DX, it went all the way to round 11. But the plays weren't there today.
Not quite, but a really interesting game, and honestly it has kind of started to get heated up a little bit. Some of these games becoming a little bit more of a closer affair, and as the weekend goes on, we are very much going to get that. We've got today, a big day today, we've got some cracking games tomorrow coming up as well. The grand finals accumulating on Sunday morning here in Birmingham. But yeah, nice way to start the weekend so far. But I've had some good games.
It certainly has, and we know that a lot of these games are getting underway with all the passionate players in the pit. And I believe we now, in fact, we're actually accelerating past our schedule. So it's actually going very, very well for these teams. So we'll have a good time with everybody getting on with their games as well. But we are going to take a little break, not just us, me and Tom. We've got the Americans coming on next. So don't go anywhere. More action here at the Major in just a minute.